We have an incredible women's strawweight fight lined up for you at One Heavy Hitters this Friday. Number one contender Tiffany takes on Meng, one of the hardest hitters from the atomweight division, coming up to strawweight to make her debut. Ladies, thank you for joining us today. This one, we're looking forward to it. Tiffany, this one is a big challenge for you as the number one contender. How big of a test is Meng, and how much are you relishing welcoming her to the division?
Yeah, so it has been a pretty huge time off from the cage since my last bout. So I'm really excited to be back in this circle this coming Friday, and yeah, happy to welcome her to the division. Yeah, I think it's her first bout at the strawweight division too. Yeah.
Meng, you've been given the number one contender on your strawweight debut. Does that show how much you're valued?
孟博，这一次你第一次来到炒量级哦，这个 One 就帮你配了张慧雯，她是在炒量级目前排名第1的哦。你觉得这对你来说的意义是什么？
我觉得我看到了 One 对我的一些期待吧，然后所以我觉得我应该好好打一场比赛。
Yeah, I'm so surprised I can fight against Tiffany because I know she's the number one rank in strawweight. So I appreciate that One Championship value me so much to match me up with Tiffany. So I will put up a very great show on Friday night.
Both of you as competitors, you're both coming off of very important losses in your career. Tiffany, you lost a title fight against Xiong Jingnan, although you took her the distance. And Meng lost in the atomweight Grand Prix against Ritu Phogat. So, Tiffany, how did that loss affect you, and how did you evaluate that loss? What did you take away from it?
Yeah, so besides the loss, a lot of things actually happened after that fight. So after that fight, about 1 or 2 months after, I was diagnosed with a really weird condition. So I was diagnosed with anhydrosis. So it's a condition where you can't sweat. So I'll go for 1 to 2 hours of training and I'm not sweating at all. My body is overheating and it was almost impossible for me to train and not to even mention fight. So it took me about half a year or so to get this sorted out. And it was such a rare condition. It was hard for me to find treatment, even in Singapore. But I'm very glad I got it sorted out. So this kind of time off and, having all these doubts whether I could, step into this circle again, made me realize how much I treasured being able to do this. And I told myself that, the next fight, any fight could be my last fight. And I've learned that, I want to give my 100% every fight I have and treat it like it's my last fight. Yeah.
Meng, the same question goes to you. How did you recover and respond to your loss against Ritu?
孟博，上次你就是很意外的，就是对于大家都来说很意外，就输给瑞图了。那你是在输给瑞图之后，怎么样让自己重新振作起来的？
我觉得一个输赢对运动员来说是一个很正常的一件事情吧。然后能够在比赛当中能就是看到自己的优点，然后又意识到自己的缺点，我觉得这个是最重要的。我觉得头发就是剪了头发，我是给我自己看的。让我自己有一个决心去前进，而不是说给任何人看的。
Okay, after last fight, I lost to Ritu. I just went straight back to my hotel and I shaved all my hair off, literally, seriously. I became a bald, but luckily my hair grew back very fast. So you can see I got a lot of hair right now, not a bald anymore. But I have to say that after last fight, I lost to Ritu. I see things more clearly. I know what is my weaknesses are and what are my strengths. So I think that's a very good lesson for me.
Is that something you can relate to, Tiffany? Like after a loss, shaving your head? I think Zhang Weili did the same thing. Is that like a cathartic experience?
Nah, not really. For me, it's more like it's always been something I wanted to do. So like even before the fight, my hair was really shaved and I just kind of wanted to have the experience of how it's like to have no hair. Yeah.
Meng, you were cracking people at atomweight, and before Ritu, you were flying in that division. So what made you decide to come to strawweight?
孟博，在你来到草量级之前，其实你在原子量级是让大家觉得是非常已经是很厉害的一个选手。那你这次是做一个什么样的决定，会让你想要来草量级呢？
我觉得我在原子量级降体重方面可能会对我自己有很大的影响吧，包括在力量跟状态方面都会有很大的影响。我觉得在草量级的话，就是力量和状态方面会比原子量级好更多。
I have to be honest that I really don't like the whole weight cut process. I don't think it's a good thing for me because experience the weight cut, I have to lose some weight, and because of that, so my power, my strength, and all my condition is gonna be kind of not as good as before, as I have my normal weight. So that's why I decided to move up to stroke weight. So I don't have to do a lot of weight cut, and I can still have my power and have my muscle and in a good condition.
Is Tiffany in for a shock here because you were a very hard hitter at atom weight? Are you ready to kind of unleash that power at straw weight on Tiffany?
因为你在原子量级其实已经算是一个很强大的选手了，所以你这次来草量级遇到张慧雯选手之后，你是准备要把你就是不需要减重而减掉的力量，这些力量来展现在对抗张慧雯身上吗？
我觉得是这样的。然后我也是喜欢跟高手过招嘛。然后，所以我觉得张慧雯排名第一，一定是有她的过人之处的。
Yes, for sure. I can save a lot of power in straw weight, so I can utilize all my power to fight against Tiffany Tao. And I believe that Tiffany is a top fighter in straw weight. So yeah, I love to fight the top fighter. So I'm so glad that I can fight with her.
Tiffany, you've shown yourself to be one of the toughest fighters, maybe in the whole promotion. You took everything that the Panda had to throw at you. So in that regard, are you worried about anything that Meng has? Because you've already shown your resilience against the boxing of Xiangjin.
I mean, it's not the first time that someone say they want to try to knock me out or want to try to submit me, you know. I have all this, I have experience going against, you know, good strikers and good grapplers, and I know I have what it takes to, you know, to win the fight. So I'm not like afraid of facing a good striker or a good grappler. Yeah.
我觉得那些人可能对他来说，拳不够重吧，然后只能证明他比较抗打吧。然后我觉得我可能会比他们的拳稍微重那么一点点。就重这么一点点才能把它 KO。
Okay, I don't think that Tiffany Tao has truly experienced what a powerful striker is, because all the striker she faced before is not as powerful as me, Meng. So in this fight on this Friday night, I will let Tiffany know what is a heavy punch, what is a heavy knockout.
Tiffany, is that fair assessment? Have you experienced power like this before? Is Meng something different?
Well, I dare her to knock me out.
好，场上见吧。
For sure, let's fight in a circle. Let's see who's the top fighter in the strawweight.
Tiffany, did you watch closely the Ritu Pogat fight? Arguably, Meng had the upper hand, and then the grappling came out for Ritu. As somebody who's an exceptional grappler and maybe an underrated grappler, were you kind of rubbing your hands together when you saw that?
Yeah, I was watching the fight live when it happened, and I was really impressed with Ritu's durability. She got knocked down early in the round, and yeah, she came back strong and managed to, you know, just dominate the last 2 rounds. Yeah, so definitely have been working that into my game. Yeah, but let's see how it goes. You know, if it's just mostly striking, I'm very confident of doing a good job at, you know, just negating her knockout power. Yeah.
Do you think you have a clear advantage on the ground, Tiffany?
On the ground, yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Meng, do you agree that Tiffany is the stronger fighter when it comes to the ground game?
孟博，因为 你是否同意说那个张慧雯在地面上比你还要强，比你还要占优势？
我觉得应该会占一些优势吧，但是我不会让他把我带入地面的。
Yeah, I agree with that. I know that Tiffany Tail is a tremendous ground fighting, a tremendous on ground fighting game, but I promise you that I won't let her drag me to the ground.
Do you think you'll be able to take Meng down? Do you think she has the takedown defense to be able to deal with you if that's where you want the fight to go, Tiffany?
Yeah, I'm confident of taking her down if I want to take her down. Yeah.
我逃得好，我说我地面逃得好。
It's okay if Tiffany dragged me to the ground, but now improve my takedown defense, and I know how to escape any kind of block. So it's okay. Just take me to the ground. Let's see how I escape smart.
Tiffany, you've only ever been beaten by the champion. Does that give you a feeling that aside from the Panda, no one else can touch you? You know, others in the top 5, whether it be Michelle Nicolini, Ayaka Mayura, you've dealt with them.
No, I wouldn't think that way. Like I never like to underestimate my opponents. I feel like everyone they bring a different game to the table, and I respect everyone for that. But I'll always do my best to prepare for every opponent that's put in front of me. Yeah.
我看他这2场比赛也是在逃啊，也不是把对手都锁掉了，所以我也有信心我能从你手里逃出来。但是你有信心从我手里逃出去吗？
Yeah, I have reviewed that two fight between Tiffany and Nicolini and Tiffany against Miura-san. I have reviewed all those fights. I've studied that, but I have to say that that's not that impressed me. I don't think it's a very impressive fight. So I'm sure I can break her ground game. So it's okay. Let's see what happened in the circle. I'm so confident in my ground game right now. So yeah, let's see.
I think those fights were quite impressive, Tiffany. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty impressive too. I was more impressed with my performance than her last fight against Ritu.
其实我觉得，我跟瑞图那场，反正输了就输了，也不要给自己找借口嘛。然后就是我刚才不是说了嘛，就是我觉得输赢对一个运动员来说不是很重要，但是我觉得在从中能看到自己的优点和意识到自己的缺点，然后接下来去加强这些缺点，我觉得这个是最重要的。
Okay, I have no excuse for the fight I lost to Ritu. I have no excuse for that. So I totally accept the result. But what's important for me from that fight is I've learned my weakness, what my weaknesses are, and I have been improving my weaknesses. So yeah, it's a whole new moment for right now. So yeah, just any challenge in front of me, I accept.
Tiffany, on the one hand, Meng might be much stronger at strawweight. On the other hand, perhaps she won't have experienced the strength of her opponents. Do you think she's in for a surprise, having been used to facing atom weights? Now she's got to face you.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the body types is pretty different from the strawweight to atom weight. Like not just the strength, the height difference, and just having to adjust to different body types. Yeah, so I think might be quite a something different for her first bout at the strawweight division. Yeah.
我觉得就是把自己就是表现的好不好，这个可能是大家看的。然后我觉得就是在我心中，就是我觉得我现在不怕输，然后把我自己能学到的东西，然后加强到的东西能发挥出来，我觉得这个是我对我自己最满意的东西。所以别人看我满不满意，这个都无所谓的。
I think after the fight I lost to Ritu, my mindset is much more stronger than before. Now I don't afraid of any loss. I don't afraid of that because that means nothing to me. I just want to enjoy the game. And now I'm like I said, I'm an upgraded Mongbo. I'm a new version of Mongbo. So I have new strengths. I have improved my weaknesses. So yeah, you will see how strong I am in my strawweight debut. I'll surprise you all.
Tiffany, the champ is taking on Miura-san. You beat Miura-san. You finished her. Is that a strange feeling for you that she's fighting for the belt, even though you got the finish against her?
Not really. The thing with the strawweight division, it's such a small division, right? It's like probably I fought most of the girls in the division. So if it were to happen at atomweight, it wouldn't make sense because it's such a a deep pool of talent. But at the strawweight, it's like there's not much strawweight fighters, and Miura, she just had a recent win against I forgot her name, a Brazilian girl. So yeah, I think it makes sense. I mean, that's what happened to Michelle too. After a win, losing to me, she got a shot at the title too. Because I think it's just the problem with the division. It's like there's not much girls in the division. Yeah.
Would you like to see more atomweights come up and challenge?
Atomweight, I'm open to the idea of dropping the atomweight. I feel like that's where the talent pool is, and I would really love to compete more for in this upcoming year. So if there's more fights there, yeah, I'm definitely thinking about dropping down the atomweight. Yeah.
Mengbo, you're taking on the #1 contender in your strawweight debut. If you win, you're on the collision course with the champion. Does that excite you? And is there any issue the fact that she's your countrywoman? Would you be excited to take on the Panda?
孟博这一题就是大家都非常关心的，就是如果你这一次打赢了张慧雯之后，你非常有可能下一场比赛就直接跟熊静南对打了，这会对你造成困扰吗？毕竟都是2个中国运动员，你会接下这场比赛吗？
我目前还没有想过这些事情，我现在只想打好这一场比赛。
I don't want to get ahead of myself, I just want to focus on this fight, this Friday night fight against Tiffany Tao.
Tiffany, are we going to see a finish here?
Hopefully, we'll see.
有可能吧。
Yeah, sure. I believe there's going to be a finish there.
We cannot wait to see how this one pans out. It's a massive fight for the strawweight division. Ladies, thank you so much and good luck.